So, I didn't expect to make this video, especially not right now, since it's almost midnight, but the news dropped and I feel like they're significant, so I wanted to cover them as soon as possible. As you can see on the screen in front of you right now, SpellForce Platinum Edition is getting more mod support, and mod tools are being made public in this sort of public test, which I think is amazing news because, as you know, for SpellForce 1 in particular, there's so many great mods, even overhaul mods that change so many aspects of the campaign, new units, characters and whatnot, that it's really nice to see that they're getting more support. It's going to be a fairly short video, and I'm not going to pretend as if I understand everything that's being said here because I'm not an expert on modding and these things, but I just kind of want to get over it and link these things to you so you can check it out for yourself, especially if you're interested in modding. So, first of all, they've sort of made all the original script sources of SpellForce 1 public, and those can be found on this web page here on GitHub. We'll get to that a bit later, but just know that every single script in all of the SpellForce 1 games can now be downloaded and opened without a compiler, whereas earlier you needed a compiler. Other changes include that they implemented general mod support, which means that SpellForce supports mods placed in the game directory and mods installed through Steam Workshop. This is great, especially because of the Steam Workshop part, because it's going to be a lot easier to both share and install mods for SpellForce 1. See README of the different tools in the /modding folder. The README is on GitHub. I will show you how to download it as well. But to move on, use the mod launcher in mod launcher folder to select mods to load on game start. This is also great. So this will allow, I'm assuming, to have more mods active at the same time and then just selectively use which ones you want. Use Steam Workshop module with mod launcher to upload your mods to Steam Workshop, which requires a Steam account obviously. And then some of the new tools like the SpellForce 1 tool FBXIO to import export 3D assets to and from game from to 3D manipulation software. This 3D manipulation software are things like Blender, and I know people that do that edit models, so this is going to be very useful as well. Use SFCFF tool in modding folder to unpack CFF database files using XML format and to create such files in format required by mod support. Use tool file packer in modding folder to create PUC files required for working with mod launcher. Additionally, all game scripts can be found. Okay, we mentioned that already. And game will now recognize which mods used when saving games and will only allow loading those saves if exactly those mods are active. This is good because earlier, and this is an issue I've had myself when I've tried loading a save that was saved with a mod active, but then I sort of did a fresh reinstall of the game would simply crash, and it would be tough to figure out why. So now, I haven't tested this, but it appears that if you don't have the right mods active, you won't even be able to start it, so it's a good safety precaution. And this also affects the ability to import characters to the Phoenix campaign. So if you've used a mod in, say, The Order of Dawn or Breath of Winter, you should continue with this mod moving on to the Phoenix campaign, otherwise there would be some discrepancies between the game files and it wouldn't work. Now, what I want to show you, before I end this video off, is the GitHub page, where you have all the scripts, all the object luas in here, and the README file, which I've mentioned. So all you need to do, if you want those and you want to use them, go on GitHub, click on them, for example the README here. You don't need an account for this, you can just go to the file and download it, and that's it. And yeah, that's pretty much everything with this video. So just to recap, the Lua script files have been made public, we've gotten more mod tools, and SpellForce 1 finally has a Steam Workshop. If any of you are interested in modding, I would like to know what sort of things you're working on in the comments below, because I'd be very interested. I'm a very avid user of SpellForce 1 mods as well, and I tend to play with them sometimes. But with that, I'll see you in the next one.